Hey everyone, Miacidae here, welcome back. Today we're going to be going back into the pet cemetery. I did go ahead and unlock the first boss at level 2 for the pet cemetery, which is the Wicked Mare. The pet cemetery is home to more than just the remains of the villagers' beloved animal companions. Rumor of a strange mare persists, so investigate to start the Nightmare quest chain. So let's see what this is. It seems kind of interesting. If it's anything like the first quest in here, it's going to be one of those where I can't unlock every single door in here. So it might take me a bit to get through while I'm kind of going through a puzzle. I'm not entirely sure. So we're going to find out. It also gets me these Nightmare flower bouquets, which nice to know what they do, because if I recall correctly, it's also part of the blueprints that I could get with the districts here. Let's double check that. Yeah, Nightmare flower bouquets weekly. Also a chance to harvest dead or charred flower bouquets, so that's really nice. Using them just allows you to relax, -5 stress, and it gets me this hourglass, which animal souls can trigger untamed power, which stun burst on attack, crit chance at stun effects. Kind of interesting. Not entirely sure what that chance is, but you know, we're gonna find out. So let's go do it. Level 2 heroes are encouraged. I do have some level 2 heroes here. Not all of them, but some of them. And I'm just going to take a lot of supplies here. I know that's probably way too much. And kind of learning my lesson here from a few different things. My last few ventures in here, I'm going to want a lot of shovels because a lot of the curios in here interact with shovels. The heroes seem to want to eat a lot more in here. A lot of the enemies do bleeding damage. There's some curios that unlock with keys. Some curios interact with this stuff, and also a lot of the stuff does horror damage. It just seems like the torches are not worth bringing, so I'm going to go torchless in this. You burn through torches pretty quickly in here because the hallways can be pretty long, and between the rooms there are a lot of rooms. You're going to be backtracking a lot, especially in this one where like you might end up at a hallway that leads to a room that you can't unlock because you need a key. And then you're going to have to go all the way back. And then there's a lot of enemies that just take away your light. Even taking extra torches with the last few ones, I've been running low on light, so I'm just not going to bother. I will take the holy waters for the boss. And let's take some medicinal herbs just in case and be off. Actually, a few extra just for curio's sake.
Accompanying the decree, there was a note from the landowner casually mentioning a few creatures trapped in the pet cemetery, requesting me to report anything unusual. This morning, while buying supplies in the hamlet, the blacksmith warned me about the Wicked Mare, a dark creature that adopts the form of a horse in the graveyard. Although I can appreciate the mindset of uneducated villagers who relish in telling tall tales, I chalk up his warnings of feasting on minds and devouring sanity as harmless superstition. If only I could speak with the landowner regarding what he meant. I do recall reading a reference to an anomaly, described as a malicious entity that feeds on nightmares. But I am very tired from the recent work. Oddly, when I closed my eyes, I swore I heard a horse neighing in the distance.
I really appreciate whoever made this having the voiced lines for that stuff. It's really, really cool, and I'm never expecting it.
Watch your step.
So we'll see what happens here. Alright, is this going to be a good one or a bad one? It is an owl figurine key.
For a task well performed.
Alright, let's try up. That is fox. Down is snake. So that means right is owl. Okay, so this can get rid of stress, or I don't have a torch to burn it, so let's do it. Oh, I didn't get anything. That's a shame. Alright, I'm not going to bother marking these guys. So what I'm going to do is just take him out. I'm going to heal Clinchamps here. Oh, that stealthed them. Hopefully not for too long. Actually, what I can do is de-stealth him with this Eye Thief. There is like a little bit of everything in this. It's kind of weird. Then Petals in the Wind. Eye Thief to get rid of that. Let's take him out.
Obliterated.
De-stressing. And oh, I was hoping Clinchamps would be able to do something, but guess not. Shadows crossing heaven.
Eradicated.
That worked rather well. Bit of a setup. Wasn't sure that would be worth it.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the
Dirt in hole. Keep wanting to
carelessness?
torch up, and I can't.
No clemency in this place.
Right, owl figurine, so we can go in. Oh, that's no good. Alright, we're gonna mark one of these guys. And I guess just do some damage with the Foreigner for now. That's fine. Right, Petals in the Wind. And Veil into Hiss so she can go back. Actually, maybe not.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Let's take out Last Fencer.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Annihilate.
There we go. And Soar. Oh, no, Thwack. It's not what I thought it was. Once again, gonna have to fix that.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. This expedition at least promises success.
There we go. It always trips me up when they're this close to each other.
Secrets
I can't go back.
and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
I can't go back. Alright, let's go up.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
What do you got for me? A fight. That's what you got for me. This thing is new. Necrophage. And why do you keep putting the Lamia in front? I really don't like the horror. That thing has to go away. We're then gonna skewer a guard,
Destroy.
taking it out. Man, that thing. Oh! Oh. Okay. Can it be stunned?
Uncertainty.
Can't see through the subtitles.
Place of dread.
Alright, they can all be stunned. Petals in the wind, get his accuracy down. He's also going down next turn. I don't care what it takes. Ooh. Alright, Slither.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
And let's take him out for now. And then between the Foreigner and Clinchamps, who can probably take out the Necrophage. Well, I mean, it's getting those corpses. At least its max health isn't going up.
Decimated.
I'm glad I didn't figure out how hard that thing can hit. Not a bad bleed, nor the stress. However, I will want to use that on the Falconer.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Take more journal pages.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
So let's do that. And let's just go straight up. Are you kidding me? Alright, well, I mean, at least we can work with this. Let's mark him, get accuracy down. Ooh, alright, I think I have a plan here. That didn't work as intended, but you know, things happen. Panther down, stress down. Bonk on User. Shadow Crossing Heaven, they're both marked. I'm guessing I was going at the one who was guarded anyway, so whatever. Alright, let's get some stress down here. Six Demon Banishment.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
At some point, I gotta find something. You know? Like a key. Really, there's another fight. At least I'm not surprised. Make things easier. Let's take out the Shadow Lurker.
The ground quakes.
You know, I thought I'd need multiple attacks for that. We're then going to mark him. I think that's like a minus 40 accuracy. It's still not great. Get some stress down because, geez. And then Petal in the Wind, marking the other one.
The blood quickens.
Let's get the Shadow Soldier down. Gonna heal our Falconer. No, that thing is way better than I originally thought for the Lamia there, healing 10% of her HP every time she does a friendly skill. I really lucked out on that Banshee one. Uh-oh. Minus crit in the pet cemetery.
A trifling victory.
You know, maybe it would speed... Nah, not really. Okay. Alright, let's go this way. There's another shovel.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Not too afraid of these guys, once again. Especially those pups. The only real one who might do damage is that Death Rider. But let's still get rid of these small fry quickly.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Because they can do some stress damage there. So, Pedal in the Wind, just because that's what he has available right now. And then I'm just going to have the rest of them go at the pups there. Healing the Falconer, getting rid of the bleed. Get rid of the other pup. Healing the Falconer again. We're going to top up on health if we can. Gotta love it when it's 0 damage. Kinda makes me feel weird though. And Shadow Crossing Heaven. Alright, what are we working with here? Let's get rid of her bleed. Also heal her. Get rid of him. Doubt that's gonna do enough. But we can get rid of the pup. Alright.
As victories mount.
Alright, we got a snake figurine key, but the only snake thing I can think of is way back there. So I'm gonna have to keep that in my back pocket for now. Oh, secret room. Alright, these statues kind of freak me out. Last time I found them, they did not do a thing. They're just kind of there. They have a good amount of protection, too. But low health? So, why are they petrified? What petrified them? Can they become unpetrified? These are all questions I have.
Well struck.
Why do I have to break the statues to end combat? Is there a statue boss?
A decisive pummeling.
If I left them alone long enough, would they become unpetrified? Can they call in statue reinforcements? I think that would be the most terrifying thing of all.
Executed with impunity. Back to the pit. Another abomination.
The foreigners just breaking them like they're nothing.
triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Soulstone. This stone feels cold. Crush it to start a soul fusion for Warriors of the Dark. Okay, I'm not sure I trust that. And another owl figurine. So now I have 2 keys. That was too early. I'm guessing that trap was the thing there.
Foul invention.
Or I do that, default party order. And now I have a fox figurine.
Staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
So now I have a bunch of keys. That's what I get for spamming up. That I can do with what I will. So it'll be interesting to see. Okay, here's the fox. Let's get rid of that. This almost feels like this is going to be the boss. My RPG senses are tingling.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Alright, let's go heightened reaction for a riposte, I think. 5 attitudes. That'll get us damage, dodge, speed. Oh, that's versus marked. But damage versus marked is good. So let's do that. I want lechery for accuracy and crit. I think that's what I can do. I saw this one coming. However, they put Clinchamps back. That was their mistake. But the terror. He wasn't marked, so... Alright, we're also going to Eye Thief on the Shadow Soldier. Veil.
Festering fear consumes.
Hiss, so she's in the back row. Veil. That's Arietta and get some of that stress down. Let's thwack and I guess go at the terror. Eye Thief the mage because it's one more target. Come on, Clinchamps. Alright, Riposte doing good there. 6 Demon Banishment. 1 down. Whack. Cleansing Tide, healing our Falconer. I do need to get her back. I kind of have a plan for that.
Death by inches.
Petals in the wind. skewer him. He's down. Arietta for stress. Get that mark back. A little more damage. And Shadow Crossing. Oh, really? Whack.
As the light gains purchase,
Take what we can.
spirits
Move on along.
and purpose is made clear.
Actually, before I do that, alright. Was I right? Maybe not. Just kind of felt like it. Well, boss is maybe ahead. Just might have camped too early. We have 3 battles to get there, and I see at least one more after this, so we'll see what happens. Alright, let's take him out.
A singular strike.
Then, I think what I want to do is take out the Wanderer. He seems to do a bit more damage usually. Let's also get our stress down while we can. Petals in the wind. Oh, that's on you, sir. I thieving him. He has 17. I'm pretty sure he's gonna die, so Skewer the Death Rider. Gonna heal the bleed off of her. And Shadow Crossing Heaven.
A devastating blow.
Alright. That leaves a Skeleton Mage. Which should be torn down pretty easily.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Another Fox figurine. Which I guess I'm using right there. No clue why they'd give that to me then. That is new. Alright, I do want to deal with the terrors first. Don't know what the Bone Golem does. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like it. But I'm pretty sure these tears and the stress damage they can do takes precedence. Petals in the wind.
A brilliant confluence of skill and
Let's get the stress down. Don't think we really need to heal quite yet. I'm gonna eat those words in just a second. Well, that looked like it hurt, but he didn't do as much as I thought he would. One down. Let's heal that up. I thief him. That way he's marked. And Shadow Crossing Heaven, that one's down. Graveyard's Gift. Okay, Restoration. How much? Okay, that's not bad. Let's just tear him down. I know he has a riposte, but he seems a bit clumsy, especially with the minus accuracy there. So we'll do what we can. Seems like a plan. Yeah, he's missing everything. There we go.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
They can eat. Alright, this anything?
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Oh. Like, why can I not go to these two rooms up here? I guess they would have been, like, alternate ways I could have gotten here if I had other keys. Okay, that's interesting. I still have all of their battle stuff. That's good. Fill the hole. Never thought I'd be doing that in this. I only have one torch. Oh, let's just do this. And then I think what I'm gonna do just right off the bat while I learn what this is doing is pop these holy waters. We're going to use the medicinal herbs. Use the little food we have left. And I'm kind of tempted to use this soul stone here, but I'm not sure who qualifies as a warrior of the dark. So let's just go. Mare projection and wicked mare. Don't like how it moved me there. So we're gonna move her forward. That actually doesn't have much dodge or anything, so they're their own things. Interesting. I think what I'm gonna want to do is just focus on the wicked mare. Am I wrong in thinking that? Can't be marked. Can't be marked. Oh, unholy hells. Dark Drain. Attackers may suffer negative effects and crit if stealthed. So... well, that's that. Shadows crossing heaven. Do what damage we can. We're just gonna get accuracy down, I think. Locked.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
Okay, how bad is that? 8 per 2. Screw that. Oh, that was the marking thing. Alright, let's also get accuracy down on you. No? Okay. You could stun, technically, if I built that up enough. So let's whack into soar, I guess. And then with her, we just need to de-stress. And we're not getting rid of that 4 for 2 rounds, I guess. And I guess I want the riposte on him, so 10,000 thousandfold stance. That'll stealth her, okay.
Unbalanced.
Yeah, that is gonna be absolutely horrible. Cure failed. Six demon banishment. Let's Eye Thief to get him out of stealth. This is a bad fight. Ooh. So 90%, I have an 80% base, plus a 20, so I don't have a good chance to stun him. So we're just going to thwack, I think. Yeah. Lovely. Lovely.
Frustration and
Well, this is going swell.
more destructive than 100 cannons.
This is going very swell. I knew this would be a very stress-heavy fight based on the fact that it was called a nightmare. But unreal. Alright, petals in the wind. Let's take out the projection. Screw that thing. Riposte doing its job. Who has the highest stress here? Technically the Lamia, so... And I can't get rid of that. I need to kill these things before I have a heart attack. Oh. Okay. Like, are we stuck in a thing? It's the only thing she can do. $14 for 2 rounds. And everyone is getting afflicted.
Reeling, gasping, taken over the edge.
On the plus side, they're not taking damage, so at least she has the ability to do things like this and just try to mitigate it. I take out that mare. Am I 0 for 4? I'm 0 for 4.
Madness. Sublimity of the intelligence. Or so has been said.
Lovely. I know your name. What? Okay. Clinchamps is probably going to take out the projection. So let's just go at the mare. Shadow crossing heaven. It's gone.
Perhaps the turning point.
Now, does this fight change at all with it gone? That is my question. Still can't be marked. I can still lower the accuracy. That's just creepy. If I could hit, that would be great. I'm still going for that accuracy loss on it, but it doesn't seem to be working. Cure failed. Petals in the wind, so we can Shadow Crossing Heaven it again. Okay. I have an idea. Eye Thief, get rid of the stealth. I love that attack back. Oof, really? Plan is not gonna work. I can't do anything because it's stealthed. Basically trying to buy time here. Eye Thief. There we go. Whack. We hit. We get the debuffs and buff. Alright. Have to redo Petals in the Wind, but that's fine. Long as it doesn't go back on stealth.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Now it has an Aegis too. Oh! Well, unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to pass. Move forward by 1. That's where I needed you. Veil.
Weakened.
Cleansing Tide. Now you won't die instantly. Alright, get rid of that Aegis. Make sure you don't die from stress. I have a very stupid idea. Quick shot. Six demon banishment. Okay.
From becoming unwound.
Come on.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness.
Quick shot. 4 damage. Alright, we got it. Oh. That was a little close. I don't recall any boss that did almost purely stress damage. That was kind of fun. Alright, so we did get those Nightmare Flower Bouquets. We did get the Hourglass, which is a treasured keepsake. Animal souls can be triggered for untamed power, stun burst on attack, crit, chance at stun effects. I'll have to play around with that. I guess I do have to use this soul stone in the actual dungeon because I sold it. And I got a pretty penny for all of that. I'm guessing, how many dark diamonds did I sell? So the dark diamonds were 15,000 gold. And I had, so it wasn't actually worth all that much. It doesn't tell me what it sold for. I didn't catch it. But between all of my supplies, the emerald and some other stuff, it can't have been worth more than like 2,000 to 3,000, which, yes, that's worth a lot. That's about a trapezohedron. In the grand scheme of things, for something that has an effect for it that seems to be rare, not that much. Fergant and Castle did hit level 3. Got Leprosy and Glandular Fever, so both of them are going to have to go into treatment for that. marked by the flock, so I'm going to have to try to keep the Falconer around because that's a boss I never got to fight and I'm really looking forward to again.
Flames on the horizon.
Oh no.
Sulfur in the
Please no.
The wolves are at the door.
I really don't want to do that fight. Not sure I can do that fight, to be honest. So I'm gonna have to do Baron Wolf, because otherwise he's gonna break stuff every time he comes until I beat him. I do believe I have the ability to do him, especially because I bought a level 6 person with the shards there. So I have a level 6 Falconer. I do have a level 6 healer whose gear doesn't matter horribly too much. And then I have people like her and the Jester, if I can find them. So depending upon who I wanted to bring, I could have, say, a party like this and then these two dance. Well, he buffs and does slice off and things like that. I believe I could sell things for the crests because of this lovely thing right here. I would need how many? So 6 would get me 9, which is enough to trade for that. And then I could turn around and get the blacksmith upgrades, which need 49 after that, which I do not have enough for whatsoever. I would have to start selling deeds and stuff, which I really don't want to do. Or I would have to trade portraits for deeds and crests. So I might would have to do that without the gear potentially. But I think I might be able to make it work. With the right setup, Wolf isn't horrible. But that's probably what's going to be the agenda for next time, is trying to take him out. That's kind of what I'm looking at, I guess. Ooh, Clinchamps, you're picky. And then I had 2 people that needed medical ward for glandular fever and leprosy. So I think I'm looking at this group here for Baron Wolf, which will actually get me that tassel, which... Oh, they changed that tassel. It's not horrible, and actually 4 damage versus marked isn't bad. It just makes it so you can't absolutely trash things that are marked. And you can't be marked, which isn't bad either. You could actually use that to leverage with the prefect, which isn't bad at all. So I'm going to be figuring something out for that. And we will try to pick up from there next time and see how bad of an idea that is. So, as always, I wish you all well. I will see you next time, and please have a good one.